Yeah, what do they say in England, eccentric M? You go to the lorry station
Lorry station.
to get your lorry to carry your your
Lorry is the name of truck here.
Yeah, well, yes, you need one.
A
What else do
lorry
you
is
say?
a truck?
Yeah, lorry's
Yeah.
a truck. What else do you guys say?
Let's think.
They say host Eric does too much chin wagging.
Yeah.
Am I chin wagging? Am I chin wagging? Am I?
I can't
Wagging?
think of anything else.
Well, here's some things British people say. They call breakfast peas and bubbles. Peas and bubbles. Have some peas and
Never heard
bubbles.
that one. It's probably depending on the area you live.
Sure.
I
How
haven't
do you
seen
say-
that one.
In the part of Britain that's right here at my house, that's what they call breakfast.
How do you
Don't
say
they call it
aluminum?
tea?
I want to know now.
Tea? What? A word for tea?
Breakfast? Tea? Or lunch? Something?
Oh right, I see what you mean. So we got breakfast. It goes breakfast, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and tea.
What about supper? Do you
Instead
have
of-
supper?
We don't. We use the word tea for supper.
Do you
It's not
ride?
referring to the literal drink. It's tea.
Is tea like dessert?
No, that's pudding.
Pudding is dessert. Wait, pudding is what you call dessert?
No, it's the
Or
only
pudding
kind
is
of
what-
dessert. It's the only kind of dessert they eat in England. Pudding. The only one they
It
have.
represents all desserts.
They haven't discovered other desserts yet.
Just like tea is the only drink.
Or maybe they just got the pudding and they're like, we don't need to go any further. This satisfies all of our needs right here.
What?
Aluminium.
Aluminium? That's how you say it?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Aluminium.
aluminium. I remember someone said aluminum once. I was like, what the hell's that?
Aluminum? What?
What do you say? Aluminum.
Aluminum.
They say aluminium.
So
Aluminum. Yeah.
here are some adjectives that British people use, right? Severe. Severely is an adverb. He spoke quite severely with her. Right? That's one
Very
adverb
severely.
that British people use. Another one is I was listening to something on the radio the other day, and I heard this woman use it. What is the verb or adjective? Well, I heard her also say slapdash, right? And so she boarded the boat, but it was obviously quite a slapdash affair, like that, right? It's like NPR British.
A slapdash?
What does it mean?
It means like slap together, thrown together.
I'll throw it together real quickly.
Yeah. And they use the different words for boats, so they won't just say you're on a boat. They'll say like, so she was aboard the dinghy. You know, they'll specify the kind of boat. And other words that British people use. I still can't think of the adjective I'm really looking for, but obviously they use daft. You know, they say
He's a bit daft.
he's a bit daft. Yeah, he's a bit daft. They ask a lot of questions, don't they? Don't they? Yes. It seems like if you're British,
Wicked.
you're sort of eternally querying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tiddlywank? What's a tiddlywwank?
Well, the second word is interesting. I've heard of tiddlywinks, but not tiddlywanks. That's something a bit different.
You wanker! I think that was in like Harry Potter.
The other thing they use shouldn't
It's not
differently.
blimey hell, it's bloody hell, and blimey is a different thing altogether.
The other thing is they use verbs like shouldn't instead of don't. Like I don't think so. They say, well, I shouldn't think so, right? Instead of I don't think so. Do you say that, eccentric M?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
You don't think so. Do you refer to the rest of Europe as the continent?
No, just the EU or Europe.
Do you refer to America as cross the pond?
No, we just say America.
Do you talk about the RAF a lot?
America.
Not personally. What? America?
No.
Did someone
I
say
was-
America?
America? Do you hate the French?
I don't. I like the cheese.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
eating a bag of cheese not long ago.
Do you you don't really do the question thing, but is that true? Do British people ask way more questions? Do they say, like, if they want to tell you it's to the right and down the street a little bit, they'll go, yeah, it's to the right, around the street, down the street a little bit, yeah? Like they're asking you, you know? Is that true?
Yeah.
Or just a stereotype?
Yeah, that does happen, yeah. So, you're telling someone something, but it sounds like you're asking them. I can't really explain why it comes across like that, but it's like you're making it's what you're making sure they know.
It's like you're making sure they know, right? That way everybody knows. See, because otherwise
and-
only some of the people know. Now, look, here's my flat. Would you like to come up in the lift? Would you like to ride the lift? Let's take the lorry to the lift and go to our flat. That's how British people talk. They're always talking. They're constantly talking about lorries, lifts, and flats. It's weird.
Eccentric, can you do an American accent?
An American accent? I can't even think of an American accent. I went down to America the other day, and Trump was all over the place, and I tried to vote for him, and then I can't even get into the queue.
The queue.
That wasn't that-
The queue. That's pretty good. But we don't use that word in America.
You don't use Q, do you? Use line or something.
Eccentric using the Q is like you could have been like, I'm doing an American accent. Yes, I'm 7 kilometers from Stuttgart. I know you have
Right.
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, well we got off top whatever the topic was. Let's stop this video. There's another topic in my book of topics, or there's people here. If anybody else wants to take over, run one, or whatever, it's fine. Let's stop this one though, and thank you at home for enjoying this fine episode of Talking with Famous People. Carefully scripted, start to finish, every word of it polished to your perfection.